Well, including fruits and vegetables is a very important part of a healthy diet. Sometimes it can be overwhelming when you're in a produce section to know what to look for in order to pick the best fruits and vegetables. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to look for the freshest produce today. When you're looking for things like leafy greens, such as these two items, you want to make sure that you don't see many brown spots on the lettuce or on the spinach. You really want to make sure it looks very bright, a bright green, and it's not wilting or it doesn't have any brown on it, because those types of foods are going to spoil really quickly. When you're looking for things like avocados, which are very important sources of healthy fats, you want to make sure that the avocado is slightly soft when you squeeze it between your fingers. If it's too hard, it's not going to taste good at all, and if it's too soft, it's going to be almost rotting. So again, when you squeeze the avocado, you should feel a slight indentation with your fingers as you squeeze it. With things like oranges and tomatoes, the same idea as the avocados. If it's too hard, it's probably not quite ripe yet, but you want to make sure that it's a little bit softer when you squeeze it. For the tomatoes, you want to make sure that they're bright red. You can see on the top of this tomato, it's a little bit yellow, so you might want to look for something that's a little more red than that. You want to avoid seeing some of that yellow and orange on top of the tomato. With bananas, you might be able to notice this pretty easily in the grocery store, but if the banana is too green, that means it's not ripe yet, and it's not going to taste very good. If it's too brown, it's overripe, so it's not going to be good either. You want to look for a banana that's just perfectly yellow, just like this one. Now with bananas, you can take them home if they're not quite ripe. You can take them home and sit them out, and they will get more yellow as the days go on. But if you want a banana that you're going to eat that day, you want to make sure it's bright yellow.